What's up, my friends? We are playing some more Dragon Age Inquisition. Last time we left off doing the main quest, The Threat Remains, going back to Haven, which is actually where the war room is. Now, I still want to do stuff in Hinterlands, but I want to see if we can progress the story here, which will bring us right back to the Hinterlands. I just want to make sure, because if we don't, I'm still going to go back to the Hinterlands anyways, because I feel like we could level up. We could get some nice stuff before we move on. You know, I mean, that's how I play it. I don't play as full, you know, how do I say this? I don't play as a full completionist, but, you know, it helps. Okay, so the right armor. Have some armor made. I think do we have enough stuff? We needed leather. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look. Modify, craft armor. Here we go. So we can sturdy apprentice coat. We actually do have the materials. Hold on a second. So what does this make us? This is the best item here. This sturdy apprentice coat. So let's make this because we need to. So we need the silk, and then we can use two different ones. This gives us, using Dragonling scales gives us fire resistance, and this one gives us range defense. And ram leather gives us cold resistance. I'm gonna use this because red looks fucking badass. So let's craft that. Let's see. Rename this. Can we rename this? The Firewalker's Apprentice Cloak. Shit. Red Hotness. I like that. It's clean. It's simple. We can actually rename it again if I don't want it to sound completely like shit. All right, so let's actually equip that. Red Hotness. We're gonna equip the Red Hotness. That's pretty sweet. Looks pretty awesome. No? Hey. We're equipping that. There we go. Perfect. And let's talk. Can I talk back to you, or is the quest actually done? Can you improve my equipment?
Can you help improve my arms?
Yes. You find a new piece, a pulp. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field.
Okay, so he's just telling us stuff we already knew. So this is the modify armor. Upgrading an item adds the upgraded stats to the item's stats in addition to changing its appearance. For example, attaching a hilt with a +3 cunning bonus to a sword adds the bonus. Okay, yeah, obviously. You can freely remove, add existing, add upgrades. Okay. Okay, cool. So if we wanted to make... Can we not? No upgrades available for this item. Interesting. So we actually have no upgrades. If we were to upgrade this, what would we do? So, defenders. So heavy legs is the upgrade, but we don't have that. That's actually really cool. It's more in depth than I thought it was going to be. So we can craft weapons. I want to see if we can modify my staff, because we actually do have a rune slot. We actually can. So yes, see the rune slot? And that's the blade, and that's the rune. Now, we don't have any rune upgrades available, which that's actually what it would look like if we were able to put a rune in. That would be so fucking sick.
Another time, then.
Man, I did not expect this game to be as in-depth in the crafting as it was gonna be. Let's talk to Cassandra. Maybe she'll do something. Hey, what's up, girl? Calm down there. No need to fight. Oh yeah, I'm tough.
Ugh.
I hope that wasn't at me. You're impressive.
I hope that wasn't meant to be me.
What? That?
You obviously don't like somebody.
Did I do the right thing? What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool, and they may be right.
Isn't it a bit late to worry about it now?
We have only just begun. My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail. But I misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me. clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
There's a lot at stake.
You do not have to tell me that. I'm curious. Do you even believe in the Maker?
Okay, so this, she's totally wrapped up in that whole Maker stuff. So saying yes would make her approve. So based on my character's path of being this guy who's trying to get people to be on his side, I think saying yes would probably be the best choice because I'm manipulating her. If I say no, she'll just be mad at me, even though that is probably what I would pick normally. So let's just go ahead and click yes so I can manipulate her.
I believe he exists.
See?
That's comforting. Surely the Maker put us both on this path for a reason. Now it simply remains to see where it leads us.
Alright, so it seems that all the characters are now available for more, character development. So let's go ahead and actually talk to them real quick. And I think this is good. This stuff is actually pretty important. Oh, hold on. Let's go ahead and sell a bunch of shit before we do anything.
Can I see what you have for sale?
Of course.
Okay. Oh, well, fine. I'll talk to this thing then. All right, so let's sell. Let's just go piece by piece. Okay, let's just go by weapons. The Ice Keeper's Staff. I'm actually going to give that to Solus later. So let's get rid of... do I have... Okay. Shocking Staff. I don't need any of these staves. These daggers I don't need. The Raider Greatsword. I'm not going to use any two hands for now. Morning Star. I'm pretty sure Cassandra already has a Morning Star, so that's not a big deal. The Scouting Mail, I'm going to keep for Byronyk. Because it's... Shit. Well, that's fine, though. The Scouting Mail is better. We're going to save this. Apprentice Coat. We're going to get rid of that. I really should see what the other person needs. Huh. I'm actually going to keep that for myself. I didn't even realize I had this. It's a common helmet. I can wear it. That's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and sell that. Sell that. Defender coat. Heavy armor. I don't know if Cassandra has better, so we're going to leave that. For the rings and stuff, I'm just going to get rid of them. We'll find better eventually. Then as for this stuff, see, valuables? Like, how valuable are these? Do we need to keep these? I don't know. So this is a creature research item. Bring it. Oh. So those are research items. These, I think, you may just be able to sell. I'm going to find that out in another, like, after this episode or something, I'm going to go and try to figure it out. Because I don't want to accidentally sell those when they're useful. But if they are not useful, then I'll sell them, just get the gold, you know?
The red lyrium we found at the temple seemed to upset you.
My brother Bertrand and I sort of discovered red lyrium during an expedition in the deep roads.
Discovered.
We located an ancient thaig, so old it barely looked dwarven. There was this idol there made of it. Bertrand brought it back to the surface, and, well, everything's gone downhill from there.
So what is it? Just another kind of lyrium?
The red stuff is lyrium like a dragon is a lizard. It's not just a different color. It has a whole host of weirdness all its own. I've written to every mining cast house in Orzammar. No one's seen this stuff before or knows where it came from.
What makes it special?
Regular lyrium can mess you up pretty badly, but you have to ingest it for that to happen. Red lyrium messes with your mind when you're just near the stuff. You hear singing, get violent, paranoid, and then it does creepy shit. Makes things float, brings statues to life. It also turned Kirkwall's Knight Commander to lyrium. Everyone's been kept at least 100 paces from it since.
Holy shit. This stuff's
How
pretty
did the
intense.
red lyrium get in the Temple of Sacred Ashes?
I don't know. So as far as I knew, the only piece to make it to the surface was destroyed. And the location of the tag it came from is a secret. Did someone find more of it in the deep roads? That's not a cheery thought.
I think that's enough on Red Lyrium.
Yeah, not really my favorite subject.
Hold on.
Need something?
Can I ask you something, Byronyk?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
Where did you get that crossbow? I've never seen one like
I'm just
it.
trying to see if I can get some positive rep with him, because I like him as a character.
There's a hidden
So
shop in Kirkwall called the Black Emporium.
actually, I'm just gonna skip
I
through
found
some
her
of
in
this
a
stuff.
barrel labeled swag. The owner sold her to me for a ham sandwich and a pair of yellow ruffled pants.
Who is she named?
I can't tell you.
And the reason?
Complicated. It's the one story I'll never tell. We just have to...
He'll have to tell me eventually. All right, screw this.
Thanks, Fer.
No problem.
I don't think we're gonna get much out of him for now. We can always try some more later. Let's go around here. Now, the other thing that I also kind of wanted to do here is see if there's any requisitions and go to the table. Oh, so that's just a oh, so every zone shares the requisitions. Who's this?
Blessed are the peacekeepers.
Oh, it's her.
The champions of the just. Blessed are the righteous. The lights in the shadow.
Calm your
In
praying.
their blood, the maker's
Somebody's
will is
here.
written. Is that what you want from us? Blood. To die so that your will is done? Is death your only blessing? You speak for Andraste, no? What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game?
Awful things happen every day. Get used to it.
Get used to being a pawn? To be discarded when the Maker's done with you? The Chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die.
I'm sorry. Her death has clearly hit you hard.
Not just me. All of us. She was the divine. She led the faithful. She was the heart. If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are. I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the divine, helping people. But now she's dead. It was all for nothing. Serving the Maker meant nothing.
I'm not really the best person to talk to. Doesn't the Chantry have people for this?
So I should let a priest comfort me? No, this is my burden. I regret that I even let you see me like this. It was a moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Come. To work, then. We will speak later.
Okay, so I don't know if that went as best as it could have, but whatever.
Your kind killed the most holy. Lies. Your kind let her die. Shut your mouth, mate!
Enough!
Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean exactly?
This guy.
Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you. Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the Conclave?
The Rebel Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
If the proper authority hadn't completely failed, the Conclave wouldn't have been needed.
So you suggest I blame the Chantry and exalt a murderer? What of justice?
That won't help restore order in the here and now.
Order will never be restored so long as this rebellion is allowed to fester.
Remind me why you're allowing the Chancellor to stay?
Clearly, your Templar knows where to draw the line.
He's toothless. There's no point turning him into a martyr simply because he runs at the mouth. The Chancellor's a good indicator of what to expect in Val Royeaux, however.
Well, let's hope we find solutions, and not a cathedral full of chancellors.
The stuff of nightmares.
Mock, if you will. I'm certain the Maker is less amused.
Okay. So that kind of told me something real quick. What was this? So something that just told me was that Val Royeaux is actually a whole new zone, I think. Because it's telling us to go to the War Room and travel to Val Royeaux. I thought that this place was called Val Royeaux. I was wrong earlier, of course, but yeah, shit happens.
Is dangerous. The destruction of the Conclave proves that much.
You don't think whatever created the explosion was destroyed in the blast?
You survived, did you not? The artifact that created the breach is unlike anything seen in this age. I will not believe it destroyed until I see the shattered fragments with my own eyes.
We would do well to try to recover whatever created the breach.
Liliana's people have scoured the area near the blast and found nothing. Whatever the artifact was, it is no longer there. In any case, did you need me for anything?
Let's see, is there anything worth the fade?
I'd like to know more about you, Solus.
Why?
You're an elven mage. Not from the Circle, not Dalish. You're an unknown element. If I'm to trust a self-taught apostate with my life, I need to know more about him.
I don't see myself as self-taught. But then, since I have not told you, you'd have no way of knowing that. All right. What can I tell you?
Let's see here.
Have you always traveled and studied?
Not at all. I have built many lasting...
I'm gonna
Spirits
skip
of
through
wisdom.
this. I'm reading it
Spirits of
quickly.
purpose helped me search. Even wisps, curious and playful, would point out treasures I might have missed.
You trust these spirits? Not...
Do you trust your friends? Not...
Well, yes, but they're people.
Ah.
You know what I'm...
Are people only people?
Dude, this, like, I feel like my guy, he's like a complete idiot.
Varric by his chest hair and not his wit?
I hadn't thought about it that way.
Thank you. Few are willing to entertain such a notion.
Alright, cool. So,
We'll talk
we got some bonus points with him. That's a plus. There's a quest to turn in right here with him. I thought we already turned this one in, but apparently not.
You're back. And in one piece.
You said you thought Master Tejan was working on something special. If it helps, I found his notes.
The old codger was on the edge of a breakthrough here, but he couldn't see it. You want some of these mixed up? You just give the word.
Okay, cool. So we're actually done with that little quest right there. We could upgrade or equip. Did we learn anything else? We learned Lyrium. Increase magic by 30 for 20 seconds. So can we unlock this slot here? How do we unlock this slot? That's what I'm curious about. I don't think I'm gonna actually use that. Actually, no. Let's try it out. You know, why not? So how do I? Let's. Oh wait, actually, hold on. I think it said right click. Click to replenish. 1 elf root. Okay, so you need 1 elf root for those.
Perhaps another time.
So we're good. Now let's go ahead and see what potion upgrades we have. Lyrium potions. We still need that Black Lotus. We're not going to get anywhere without that. Or a Dawn Lotus. So if we get a Black Lotus or a Dawn Lotus or a Royal Elf Root, then we can upgrade. But until then, we're kind of screwed. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and call this episode here. Next time, I have to kind of make a decision. And, I mean, I'll see this before you guys do. The problem is that we have to go to the war room, which is right up here. Okay. We have to decide if we want to continue on. Oh, she's here, actually. Huh. Okay, well, we have to decide whether or not we're going to be going to Val Royeaux or continuing in the hinterlands. And I mean, next episode, you'll find out either way. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.